First day of testing at the combine. Here's Will Mcclay's thoughts on first marrying the scheme with Mike Zimmer, but then also what type of players are the Cowboys looking for?
What's kind of the idea of what y'all were looking for in that front seven too?
As we begin this process, it's a little different scheme. We're looking for big athletic football players, but finding guys that fit kind of the little nuances that Zim has. So it's been great for us is to spend time with the coaches and hear them talk to players and communicate so we can get a better feel for what that is as well.
What was that biggest shift whenever Zim came in as far as a draft perspective strategy goes?
I think we're probably going to look more so at those bigger bodies on the inside, stopping that, and then we're always looking for linebackers. That's a position that, in free agency and in the draft that we're going to have to look at because we want to add more players there.
I got to tell y'all, this is interesting stuff. What's going on, y'all? This your boy Foots. I'm going hard, man. I'm giving you guys updates. I'm giving you guys my thoughts. Right after the combine is finished, I'll be ready for a mock draft Monday and kind of recap the combine and the hitters. But if you come to these videos, you'll be able to kind of see my thoughts on every position group because I'm just going to go that hard, man. You guys deserve it. You guys been with me. I see the comments. I appreciate the comments. I love all of it. So Will Mcclay is the one person in Cowboys brass in Cowboys land who I do have faith in, and I think those comments were very candid. I think they were very real, and I think that one thing that you just love when you hear Will talk because he said when we're listening to these guys interview, meaning these guys, the coaches interview the players, they're also picking up nuggets. I don't know if many people caught that part of it, but I was like, wow. Will is he's good, man. Like he gets it. And I think that when he said big guys and linebackers, to me, what that says is this was the day that fans needed to watch. D tackles, linebackers. You had the LSU kid, obviously Sweat from Texas. Both Texas D tackles did well. My personal favorite out of the DNs, D tackle vibe, was Darius Robinson. I thought that he answered a lot of questions. I thought that he moved perfectly. Obviously, Braden Fisk just went crazy with the 4.78. I mean, that's going to be faster. Hopefully, not faster than too many running backs, but some running backs may not run that fast, and that's a D tackle. So I thought that his wording, he let you know exactly what he's looking for and what Zim and these guys are looking for. And I think this will be a situation. I can't remember if they signed a running back. I think they did sign. Who was the running back that they signed when they drafted Zeke? But trust and believe, I think that they'll double dip in free agency at linebacker and possibly D tackle. And at some point in this draft, whether it's later down the line, I think that they could possibly go D tackle again. And I know early on in the draft, they are going to go linebacker. And let's talk about these linebackers. To me, the headline is going to be Peyton Wilson. But I thought that the two guys that I had been high on, Edgerrin Cooper, right? But obviously my number one in this class is Junior Colson. But Edgerrin Cooper looked the cleanest. And then let me get my notes. How do I pronounce his name? Because I love the player. Edufan Alufasuyo from Washington. I thought his athletic testing, and obviously we'll get to my real pet cat and Trevor Wallace, who was one of my Foot's favorites. But I thought his athletic testing was off the charts. 39-inch vert, and actually Trevor Wallace right behind him with a 37-inch vert. That's where, and there was actually an exchange between me and Dane Brugler where I'm like, Dane, I know that Dane wasn't super high on Trevor Wallace, but Senior Bowl check. Actually, both of those linebackers stood out to me probably a little bit more than Peyton Wilson at the Senior Bowl. The Washington kid, Trevor Wallace from Kentucky. I thought they just had more pop to their game, and even Maris from Notre Dame. But when you talk about the athletic testing, first of all, I think that people are going to go back to the drawing board and say, wait a minute, were we too low on some of these linebackers? The way they ran, Cooper ran exceptionally well, 4.52. Trevor Wallace, 4.58. And then I think his first one was a 4.56, second one 4.58. Obviously, Peyton Wilson with the 4.44, which was, I mean, but anybody who knows Peyton Wilson, and if you followed him, you know that he was going to blow the combine up, and he did just that. He only ran, I believe, one time, and that was smart of him. Obviously, Dallas Turner at the top of the draft, but we're looking at Cowboys players. Dallas Turner had a great day today. Chop Robinson had a great day today, but will they be there at 24? Probably not. Probably not, especially not Turner with those long arms. I mean, to be honest with you, I was like, yo, I think that Dallas Turner has the movement skills to play in the middle, and he's actually played all linebacker positions at Alabama. But my steal of this draft and of this cycle, and if the medicals check out for this guy, we'll just call him Eddie. Eddie from Washington. No, we won't call him Eddie. Edufan, man. You guys check me on how to say that. Any UW fans in here, you guys check me on how to say that. But anyway, I think that he really helped his stock today. I think that Trevor Wallace is really checking off boxes with his stock. So you guys let me know what you think. Who are some linebackers that kind of tested well? It's clear the Cowboys, you listen to Will Mcclay, it's clear that they are targeting linebackers, they're targeting run support, and I think they're going to hit it in the draft and in free agency. You guys let me know what you think. It's your boy Foots the King as always. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I'll be back tomorrow with more updates. Peace.